Alright guys, so a couple weeks back, remember I did a video about anger. Well, here is a perfect example of how I'm learning to control my anger. I had a gentleman run me off the road, run me onto the shoulder of the highway, and still proceeded to hit me. I know it's been a little slower out there with, and by slower I mean everybody's driving a lot faster, but it is definitely not as much traffic as there has been. And see if I can. And it's been kind of tough out there for everybody. And there's not as much traffic, but people they drive like idiots. So luckily, kept my cool, kept my head on me, didn't do anything stupid. And even though the guy did kind of bust my car up, I honestly kept my cool, didn't fire off like I probably would have way back when. And well, he did. He jumped out of the car, started screaming and yelling. My insurance, of course, found him at fault, so we'll be getting that fixed hopefully soon. So that's just kind of what I thought I'd touch on that, since I just did a video on that not too long ago, and how I'm really working on controlling my anger. What's going on, guys? So, kind of crappy earlier, so I was going to film out here, and then it was raining something bad, so I was like, well, I am going to hold off. So I did, and here we are. I'm out here now. So, backup plans. People have them, people use them, especially when there's a goal that we all associate with something that's very important with us. We tend to make plans on how to attain that goal. A lot of times we come up with a backup plan in case our main plan doesn't work. I have found in my life, at least, that doesn't always work for me. The problem being, well, I know who I am, I know how I am, and I tend to fall back on the backup plan as often as possible, mainly because, well, it's there, it's easy, it's and things get tough, I just go to the backup plan and keep making backup plans. So how does this relate to my fitness and everything else? Well, I've decided, and I've been doing this without any sort of backup plan. I have been really just having a plan, sticking with that plan, and doing everything I can to follow that plan no matter how hard it gets. Because, I don't always have a plan, don't always need a plan, I don't think. And I'm one of those people, I put important things in my calendars, and I make my calendar extremely, or at least a very important thing. I'm just horrible at the initial step of putting something in my calendar. So a lot of times what I'll do is it's all up here. Everything is up here. It works out pretty good for me for 80% of the stuff, 70% of the stuff. There's a lot of things I forget. There's a lot of things I wish I didn't forget. But for the most part, it works out really well for me. So, not having a backup plan has made it where either and don't get me wrong, I will fail. I have failed. I know I'm going to continue to fail at times. But I'll never experience a full failure, if that makes sense. I will not fail entirely because I have nothing. Well, I could fail entirely. And I think that scares me enough to stay with the only plan I have, which is this fitness. The eating right, doing everything I can to lose weight, change my mindset, change my lifestyle. It's all based on a simple single plan of just doing it. You know, I tend to really, when you find something that you have so much conviction on, and you have to put your full faith and trust into your actions and everything that you're doing to make sure that it gets done correctly, or that you're gonna follow through. Doesn't mean the plan doesn't change. It changes all the time. It does mean, well, that I'm gonna at some point hopefully obtain that part, that goal, which has many little steps, many goals within it. And by doing this, I am going to achieve my goal. Because if I don't, I feel if I fail, I die. And I don't mean today, I don't mean tomorrow, I don't mean next week. I mean, I was 463 pounds at the heaviest I ever weighed myself. I could have been heavier. I just finally kind of took that first step of, this is where I'm starting on my fitness goal, my fitness journey, how I want to change my life. 463 pounds. I'm a big guy. I'm not going to try to hide that. I'm 6'3", 463 pounds. I mean, that's ridiculous. That is not good. At that weight, I was there, I don't know, year, 2 years, 3 years. I don't know how long I was that heavy. To be honest with you, I really don't. I do know about 7 years ago, I weighed about where I'm weighing now. Somewhere in between there, I ballooned up, and I got really, really big. For the longest time, I actually maintained a weight of about 275 to 300 pounds. It fluctuated. Wintertime, I'd be a little heavier. Summertime, a little lighter. Well, with age, your metabolism slows down, and I started getting big. And I mean big. So, what do I mean by I feel like I'm going to die if I fail, if I don't achieve my goals? Well, I'm on the right path. I'm following the only plan that I have. And that plan is going to lead me to a healthier lifestyle, better lifestyle than what I was living at 463 pounds. Does that mean I'm going to be like model skinny? No, I'm never going to be that small. I'm going to have, as I said in my last video, I'm going to have a lot of just excess skin everywhere. But I'm going to feel better. I can already, based on how it was back when I was this size I am now, even though I'm still losing, my energy levels are much higher. I generally feel 1,000,000 times better every day than I used to, even back then. Doesn't mean I have to hate my life doing it either. I still enjoy a lot of great things. Sundays, if I follow through on my plan for the week, I have a bowl of ice cream. It's kind of like my little cheat thing every Sunday. I don't eat enough calories on Sunday anyway, so it does kind of balance itself out. And generally on Mondays, I still weigh in pound to 5 pounds at most, less than I did the week before. Not following a plan, well, I already know my metabolism is much slower than it was when I was in my early 30s, late 20s even. If I don't do something, if I don't follow my plan at some point, try to make my plan work, I'm probably going to balloon back up. And that's why I said I'm probably going to end up dying. And again, not today, not tomorrow, not next week, probably not even next month. 5 years from now, it's a possibility. 10 years from now, even greater possibility. The strain that was put on my heart for even that time that I was at that size. It's incredible that I'm able to go through physicals and have doctors tell me that besides being a little heavier, a little, as they say, a little overweight, I'm at like what do they call it? I'm deathly obese even now at my size, and morbidly obese. The doctor can't fix that. I could hire all the personal trainers in the world, they can't fix that. Plastic surgeon, maybe, but I don't have money like that. And cool, he'll take it off for a little while, I'll just put it back on. The only person that can fix that is me. I gotta have some kind of plan to lose that weight. And if I lose it, and I lose it slowly, and that's what I'm pushing for, it's kind of a slow loss, I am gonna be in better position, I believe, to continue that lifestyle. And that's all part of my plan. As I said in my last video, there are people that have lost a tremendous amount of weight relatively quickly, 6 months, a year, and they're doing good at keeping it off. That's not me. If I lose it really fast, I know my mind, I know how it works. It's gonna say, it was easy. I'll just do it again next time it happens. I don't want it to happen again. I don't want to be in that position. So, alright guys, no backup plans. Don't forget to reach on down here, hit the subscribe button, like the video if you like the content, ring the bell for notifications so you're notified anytime I put out great new content. You can find me on Facebook, Jedediah Raymond Abendroth, Instagram, JedFDK, Twitter, JedFDK. Follow me, drop me some comments down below. If you don't feel comfortable leaving me a comment, you can always reach out to me at bmfjed@gmail.com. That's what I got for you for this week, guys. And I will see you next week. Peace.